I should have expected to find you holding Vader's leash. I recognized your foul stench when I was brought on board.
Charming to the last. You don't know how hard I found it signing the order to terminate your life.
I'm surprised you had the courage to take the responsibility yourself.
All right, you guys. So today we are going to get a look at two of the Black Series 6-inch figures in the Black Series line, which is going to be our Grand Moff Tarkin and our Death Squad Trooper. Very cool. Awesome. Of course, Tarkin has been a figure that the fans have been waiting for a long time to get in this scale in the Black Series line. So we are finally getting Tarkin. So very cool and very excited to have this figure in the collection, guys. So we are going to get a look at the box on both of these figures, guys. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, you guys, and getting you a look at the Grand Moff in his box. We have the character here in the clear window, along with the Interrogation Droid here. Very cool. And then, of course, we have the illustration of Grand Moff Tarkin right here off to the side. And then, of course, we have Grand Moff Tarkin there at the bottom. And then, of course, Grand Moff Tarkin is number 63 in the Black Series line, you guys. Very cool, very awesome. And then, of course, on the back of the box, we have information on Grand Moff Tarkin. And it states, an ambitious, ruthless proponent of military power, Williff Tarkin became a favorite of Emperor Palpatine and rose rapidly through the Imperial ranks. Very cool, very awesome information there on Tarkin. And of course, we have the illustration of Tarkin right there. Of course, number 63 with the Black Series logo there at the top, guys, on the back of the box. And then off to the side of the box, we have Grand Moff Tarkin in the red lettering with Tarkin shaded in the background, guys. Very cool. And then, of course, we are back around to the front of the box. So, guys, let's go ahead and pull Tarkin out of the box and get a look at the figure itself. All right, you guys, and we have Grand Moff Tarkin out of the box, looking all cool and awesome. Very cool looking figure. I do like the likeness, face sculpt on this figure. I think it is a very decent face sculpt. Really love the uniform, the wrinkles in the uniform. Really enjoy this figure, guys. And then, of course, we also have the Interrogation Droid that comes with the figure, and it is very awesome. We're going to get a look at both items here today. So let's go ahead and start with our Grand Moff Tarkin and pull them up to the camera, guys. So let's get that started. All right, you guys, and here we have the Grand Moff up close and personal. I think it looks very cool. As I mentioned, I love the uniform. I love the hair. I think the face sculpt is excellent. Let's get a closer look at that for you guys. I think he's very cool. I'm just loving everything about this figure. Very impressive figure. Of course, you just get the officer's uniform. There is no weapon with the figure. But of course, it does come with the Interrogation Droid, which we will get a look at. Of course, the uniform is nice and clean and tidy. There is obviously no weathering or anything of that nature on it. So very cool looking figure and clean, just as you would expect it to be, being that it is Grand Moff Tarkin. So very cool figure, and I really love it and glad to have it as a part of my collection, guys. So guys, let's get a look at the articulation on Tarkin. All right, you guys, so in the arm we are going to get an elbow bend like so. Brings his arm up about so far, so very good, very impressive. And then of course you are going to get a 360 turn in the arm right there, guys. So very cool. And then of course, guys, he does go straight out for you, and he does go pull out to the side, so he's going to go straight out to the side for you. Unfortunately, again, he doesn't come with a weapon, but he definitely has the trigger finger for a weapon, so that is also nice. And then in the wrist, you are going to get a 360 turn in the wrist, so you're good there. There is a back and forth in the wrist, so you're able to adjust it back and forth as need be, guys. So there is a twist in the forearm area, guys, as you can see, so there is a twist there. And then of course, guys, in the leg area, you're going to get a kick out from Grand Moff about that far, not bad at all. And then of course you get a knee bend about yay high with the Grand Moff, so not bad at all. You're really good in that part of the articulation. A kick out to the side is not bad at all. If you were going to put the Grand Moff in any kind of battle situation or combat situation, he is battle ready, but I don't think that would be necessary with this figure. You do have a thigh swivel there, guys, so there is a swivel at the thigh, so that is adjustable there if you need it. So you're good to go. In the foot area, you're going to get a down that's like so, and up that is like so, so pretty good. You're going to get a rocker to the side that way, rocker side that way, so you're all good in the feet and leg area as far as articulation is concerned. And then in the ab area, you're going to get a forward crunch as so, not bad at all. Backwards, not bad at all, so you're good. And then you're going to get a nice range all the way around, side to side. So you're good to go all the way around there, guys. In the torso area, and then in our head area, you're going to get a downward motion like so, upward that far up, not bad. And then of course side to side, you are all good to go. So very good articulation with our Grand Moff Tarkin figure, 6-inch Black Series, guys. Very, very impressive figure, guys. All right, you guys, and then getting you a look at the Interrogation Droid, guys. We have the famous Interrogation Droid that interrogated Princess Leia on the Death Star. Very awesome looking item here. Lots of detail. We can see all of the torture tools that are available on the Interrogation Droid. We did learn in the Rebels episode that this particular needle right there has a truth serum that is injected into the victim or the person that is being interrogated, and of course would compel that person to tell the truth about anything that they were asked. So that is one thing that we do know, or one thing that we did learn about the Interrogation Droid from Rebels. So very, very cool, and I think it's an awesome accessory to have along with your Tarkin 6-inch Black Series. All right, you guys, and as promised, we are going to get a look at the Death Star Trooper. So let's get a look at the box on the Death Star Trooper. As you can see, we have the figure in the clear window here with his weapon. We also have an illustration of the figure right here at the bottom. Of course, it states Death Star Trooper here at the bottom as well. And then, of course, our Death Star Trooper is number 60 in the Black Series line. Very cool. And then, of course, on the back of the box, we have the Black Series logo, number 60, Death Star Trooper, and the information on the Death Star Trooper. Let's get a closer look at that information here. Getting a look at the information on the box, it states Death Star Troopers were the elite of the Imperial Navy who were stationed aboard the first and second Death Star. They were responsible for piloting the superstructure to its destination and firing the super laser on the orders of those in command of the station. They wore black uniforms and flared reflective helmets. So a very cool description of our Death Star Trooper right there, guys. And a very cool looking box. And then, of course, on the side of the box, we have the Death Star Trooper in red with the shaded Death Star Trooper name behind it. So, guys, we're going to pull this guy out of the box and get a better look at the figure. All right, you guys. So we have our Death Star Trooper out of the box. A very good looking figure, I must say, guys. And so guys, let's get a closer look at the figure. All right, you guys, and getting a look at our Death Star Trooper. As I mentioned, a very clean looking figure. Love the uniform. Basically in a very similar style as Grand Moff Tarkin, except with a couple of differences there. We do have our Imperial symbol right there on the shoulder, which is really, really cool and nice. I love the little wrinkles in the uniform to give it that look. It's just really, really nice. Nicely done there in the plastic mold right there, guys. But not a lot of additional detail on the uniform. Again, just something very simple and clean. But it does give you that Imperial look. And then, of course, love the detail on the belt there. So a very, very nice figure, guys. And then, of course, you have the helmet as well on our figure, which is really, really cool. The helmet is just like a plastic. It's just a regular plastic, guys. And it is removable as well. So with the helmet off, this is what our Death Star Trooper looks like, which is really cool. You can army build these guys, perhaps change the head sculpt, customize them. So really, really cool and really awesome. All right, you guys, and then getting you a look at the articulation. In the elbow, you're going to get a bend like so. Brings his arm up about that far. You do get a 360 spin in the elbow, so you're good to go there. He's going to go straight out for you, like so. So he's going to get you that straight out look. And then, of course, off to the side. He's doing very, very well off to the side there. Going off to the side. You do get a swivel in the forearm there, so you have your forearm swivel as well as the swivel in the wrist as well, so you're doing really, really well. You have the back and forth in the wrist, so you do have that as well, the back and forth. And then, of course, in the leg area, you're going to get a kick out that's about that far with your figure, not bad at all. You're going to get a knee bend that is about that high with our figure, so very, very, very good. And then you're also going to get a kick out to the side like so, so very good, not bad at all. Very good articulation with these guys. In the ankle area, you're going to get a down that's that good, which is really good. Up that good, very good. There is a side rocker, side to side. There is a swivel at the thigh. So you do have your swivel. You have your swivel at the thigh, guys. I hope you can see that. So very good articulation in the leg area. And then in your torso, in the ab crunch, you're going to go down that far. He goes back about that far, side to side. Good range all the way around. In the head area, not a lot of movement actually going up and down. It could be partially due to the collar there, but you're not getting a lot. That's about it going down, and that's about it going up. Side to side, you're doing really well, but it's the down and up motion. That's about as far as I can get on my figure. So a little disappointing there in the head area. But nonetheless, a very good looking figure and a very awesome looking figure, and very good articulation. The only nitpick would be the back and forth on the head. It's not too well. You're not going to be able to get him to look straight up and down. And then, of course, with the helmet on, you wouldn't be able to do that anyway. So that's probably why they didn't bother to give you too much articulation in the head area with this figure. All right, you guys, and then getting you a look at the weapon in its holster. Fits very, very nicely, very cool in the holster. So there it is, guys. And then getting you a look at the weapon itself. There is a look at the weapon. Very cool. Couple of different paint apps with the silver on the front and the silver around the scope. But basically you have your matte black for the majority of the gun. and then a couple of different paint apps with the silver on the tip and on the scope. So a very cool looking weapon to go along with your very cool Death Star Trooper. All right, you guys, so there it is, Grand Moff Tarkin and our Death Star Trooper, complete with our Princess Leia and Darth Vader. So we can now put together our famous Death Star scene where Alderaan gets destroyed. Very, very excited and happy to have these two figures as a part of my collection. We did get the Death Star Trooper in the carded 40th anniversary line. However, I did not open that particular figure because I really liked it on the card. So I'm very glad that we got this in the Black Series line. So now I can have a figure to put together with my other Black Series figures to create these types of scenes on the Death Star. So guys, let me know what you think of the Tarkin figure and the Death Star Trooper. Do you like these figures? Have you collected them yourselves? Let me know what your thoughts are. Please put those comments down below. Please like and subscribe. And of course, guys, from the Father to the Son to the Obi-Wan Force Ghost, may the Force be with you always.